Welcome back to another episode of Around Town. I am your host, Sarah Olson, and today on the Kirby Couch is Tamara, and she is with Coast Counseling and Healing from Nocatee. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah. So you're a licensed psychotherapist?
Correct. Licensed
Okay.
psychotherapist
Okay.
and adjunct professor where I offer clinical supervision to graduate students.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. And you have a specific niche, or I don't want to say niche, but you serve
Yeah.
a particular clientele.
Yeah. Well, I started my career in 2012 serving individuals that had substance use disorders.
Okay.
And now today, I've expanded that practice. I've gone into private practice where I work with high capacity,
Yeah.
high responsibility individuals that are struggling.
That's got to be
Yeah.
so hard because I know them. I could be one.
Yeah.
And it's stressful. Yet you don't take on that stress. You guide
Yeah.
them through these challenges
Yeah.
to better their career, better their
Yeah.
workforce, and not so
Yeah.
much. You can tell me more, but just a sounding board, right?
Correct. Yeah, because sometimes they come to see me not because they're in crisis. It may
Right.
not be a mental health issue per se, like anxiety or depression. It could just be situational. It
Yeah.
could be burnout. It could be overwhelm.
Yeah. COVID.
Yeah.
Did that play any? I mean, were
Yes.
you inundated during COVID?
Yes.
I can
COVID
imagine.
was rough.
Yeah.
COVID was rough because as a clinician, I was also going through the process with the patients.
Yeah.
And so we were all figuring it out together, but that's what we do.
Yeah.
We figure it out.
Yeah. So like I can imagine like CEOs who have a lot of stress with
Correct.
employees or
Yeah.
disgruntled employees. Maybe someone who just doesn't know what they want to do when they grow up and they're stuck in
Yeah.
a job here and they want to go do something else.
Yeah.
I can see a business coach as being someone, but really someone who can get into the psychological
Yeah.
reasons. What are some of the things that might be common denominators with these high worth people?
Yeah, some common denominators. I would say burnout is the
Burnout.
number one, especially coming from
Yeah.
COVID. I would say burnout. And also, sometimes we get wrapped up in an idea. You've spent so much time. You have this idea of what your life is supposed to look like,
Yeah.
who you're supposed to be, what you're
Yeah.
supposed to be doing.
Right.
And then a change happens, and we become
Yeah.
afraid to pivot.
Right.
And the problem becomes the resistance to the pivot, even when you feel it deep down
Yeah.
inside that something's different and something needs to
Right.
change.
What could be that resistance, do you think?
I think that we don't like when things are ambiguous.
Right.
We like labels, we like consistency,
Okay.
we like comfort.
Yeah.
And anything outside of that realm just feels.
Yeah, the who moved my cheese dilemma, right? And we talked
Yeah.
before off camera is that the self-sabotage. Why do some behaviors just become reoccurring, and how do we stop? We talked about how you talked about how
Yeah.
behaviors can
Yeah.
be changed.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if there's one answer to that question, but there's a theory that says we will put ourselves in situations until we get it right.
Yeah.
So over and over and over again, we will attempt to get it right. But
Yeah, but having someone to talk to.
absolutely,
So
invaluable.
Yeah. So what is that? Someone's struggling. They're someone is going through the routine,
Yeah.
right? The routine. They're feeling stuck, probably depression.
Yeah.
What is that thing that says, if you are obviously thinking bad thoughts, but
Yeah.
if you are feeling this way, it may be time to call you for a session.
Yeah.
What do you think that would be?
Well, one of the first questions I ask when I meet with a client and we're doing a consultation is, what have you done before? What has helped you before? And when you've tapped into resources that have gotten you so far and they no longer work, I
Okay.
think it's time to reach out for professional help.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
And that's easy.
Yeah.
That is easy. And it's not scary to talk to a therapist.
Sometimes.
You are not scary. I know that.
No, I think what's
Yeah.
scary, hopefully the therapist isn't
Yeah.
scary, and if they are, run.
Yeah.
But sometimes, again, if you're being asked to change, that can be scary.
That can be scary.
But the good thing is we do it with you.
Yeah.
And we go at a pace that feels comfortable to
and
you.
You're a guide. And
Absolutely.
You're a guide. You're a guide.
Yeah, absolutely.
Quickly, I want to talk about how you got into this field at 14 years old. Tell everybody who's your first job at 14.
Yes. So at 14, I walked into Eastern Shore Psychological Services with a worker's permit that I got from my school saying, please hire me.
Yes.
And of course, there was no job for a child.
Right.
And so I shadowed the office manager. I'll never forget, her name was Mary, and I would fill in wherever they needed me. So I would be setting up rooms for group therapy. I would answer the phones occasionally, but I needed to be in that space.
Right.
I was destined to be in that psychological space.
I mean, you can literally say, we're not going to throw your age in there, but this has been your lifelong career.
Yes, absolutely.
It's helping people and listening. Your friends say you're an excellent listener.
Yeah, I had a friend probably as far back as I can remember say to me, Tamara, you're a really good listener.
Yeah.
And I still remember that today.
Yeah.
So I took that with me.
We talk about those positive reinforcements of when someone says, you could do this, and it's something that you feel in your heart you really can, and then you do, and all the people that you're helping. You live in Nocatee, so I want to touch on that.
I do.
So your office, where's your office?
It's in Nocatee.
But where? Like
it's off of 90 Fort Wade Road.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. You have office hours and Zoom hours?
I do. Since COVID, that was probably one of the best things that came out of it was that mental health became accessible. And so I always give clients the option to come into office. There's nothing like an in-person visit.
It's true. Yeah, it really is true.
It's a different energy, and you can feed off of each other, and I can also look at your body language.
Your body language has a lot to do. I know you're like, Sarah.
No. I do get asked that all the time. Are you analyzing me? And I'm like, no.
No,
not
just
at all.
being
Maybe
present in the moment.
Just being present in the moment. But yes, I do have office hours, so you're welcome to come in person or virtually.
Okay. You have a website people can find you?
I do. It's coastcounselingandhealing.com.
coastcounselingandhealing.com.
Yeah.
I love it. I can't wait to keep talking with you. I would love to have a session with you just to see.
Yes, reach out.
I had stress. I got stress. I got ADHD brain and all the things, you know. So that's fantastic. I'm so glad you're here on the show. I'm so glad you're my neighbor. We'll have lunch.
Thank you. Yes, I'm delighted. Thank you so much.
Great. And thank you all for watching another episode of HGTV. You can learn more about Tamara at hgtvjax.com. Thanks again for watching.